So when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, since I continued a lifelong journaling process, that was the easy go-to for me. But it is not an easy go-to for most people. And one of the reasons it's not an easy go-to is that journaling can really be boring if we don't know how to get down underneath to what's really going on. And we think to ourselves, well, why would I just want to write down what I did today? You know, I had toast and tea for breakfast, and I had, a ham sandwich for lunch. There's no joy in writing that down. And that's true, except for when you become someone like a breast cancer survivor. Those little things begin to make a difference. And the reason they make a difference to us going through breast cancer is if we don't know how to journal deeply about our emotions, if we will just write down the facts. And that will give us some form of record about what we've been through. Because if we go through intensive treatment, like I was stage 2 estrogen positive, so I did the chemo, I did the radiation, I did the mastectomy, and I followed up with an anti-estrogen drug afterwards. So if I look back, if I just kept the facts and no feelings, I would have things like, what was my first oncology appointment like? And my God, I didn't even really know what an oncologist was until I was diagnosed. And what was radiation like? And what was it like to tell my family? And then I think it's important for us to know a few things about what journaling can do for us in terms of reducing our stress. We know that there are not many studies on journaling, but there's a few. So it reduces our stress. We know as breast cancer survivors, if our stress is less, our cells are happier. And if our cells are happier, they're not likely to become difficult cells and get all bunched up and be unhappy cells. We want to keep our stress less. It helps us sleep better because your journal becomes your confidant. It becomes that safe place where all of that stuff that you worry about throughout the day, you can say, good night, journal. These are the things I'm feeling tonight. So you can start with safe feelings. And then for those of you who really want to take a risk, journaling is the best thing you can do for really sharing your deep emotions. Because most of us won't share even with our most intimate partners. We don't want to worry them. So we're not going to say, oh my God, I'm scared I'm going to die. Or we don't want to share with them that process of, I don't think I can do another day of chemo. Or I'm just going to rebel today. I'm not going to radiation. We can't share any of those things with our closest significant others, but we can tell our journal.